Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Garbage. Bitch, you're never gonna be in a position where you need to be above. Oh, is that a guy? What the fuck? Oh, bro! Please, God, no.
The Blood Lord, and let me get away.
Caked up punks? Garbage, bro. These are big ass Dickies Raver pants, bro. Not punk. This is before and after. No! Even less punk, bro. Subhumans, punk. Misfits, quasi maybe punk. Eat the rich, you're gay. Is this real? Is this fucking real? Welcome, welcome, welcome. One and all, we do mean all. It's your boy Nicholas Nelson here with the Unists. I just watched a great video from the channel, the incredible channel Based If True, and that dude just did a review of a punk rock subreddit, and his opinion, he opined something damning. The evidence shows clearly that punk is dead. And I said, what? What? I spent the crux of my youth campaigning on a punk is not dead platform. I said up the punks. I said oi, not in a Hebrew way, just in a generally kind of punk way, I guess. I don't know. But how do I prove to you guys that I'm punk, other than the fact that I am HIV positive? Well, I can share with you some of the super cool punk garbage that for some reason I've saved. See? I wasn't kidding. HIV positive, right? And the virus, I don't know why I say this, the Virus is not a good band. God forbid anybody actually checks them out, but whatever. But then here's another one. Conflict. Now this is a punk band I could actually still stand behind. Some of their songs amount to outright history lessons, which I don't know how accurate it was. Again, one song, they go through the whole punk thing, and then one guy just says, in 1994, the Pope was shot in Rome. Suddenly, masked attackers kidnapped the Olympians at Munich. And he just goes into a fucking 4-minute history lesson breakdown, and I'm like, what?
President Reagan and the Pope faced assassination bullies and escaped with their lives. 1982, 1983, 1984, 1986, space shuttle explodes on takeoff. Swedish PM is shot dead in the street. 1989, the Berlin. 1990, Saddam Hussein invades Kuwait. Vienna reviews a red circle for the President on strongly.
That's conflict, boy. That's conflict. And no, I did not wear this patch out. Outright wear it out by elbowing fools in the pit, getting my mosh on, going, oi vey, or oi, 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 oi. That was not how I faded this patch. I faded it probably by sliding down banisters like the Fawns, as this patch was on my pants. Patch on your pants? What's punker than that, bro? So look, my qualifications are certified, boy. No one can doubt how punk I was. But these kids these days, well, they've got other ideas of punk. So we wanted to take a look and see, you know, what the youngins, what the skibbity punks of today think is punk. And let's see if they're carrying the torch. All right. So here we are on r/punk, where all the realest punks are. And I don't know what this says. This banner, punk time. Can you guys see this? It says, punk time is dead. Get to shows on time. And this is supposed to be the crASS symbol, I guess. I don't know. And now they've turned it into some kind of scheduling, boy. Make sure you're not late to the show. We want to start on time. The fuck is this, bro? That's not the punk I was raised with. Alright, but we'll give it a pass. Again, sometimes keeping a solid-ass timetable is the punkest thing you can do. Let's see, the first post here is about Laura Jane. Oh, bro, I can't even get into it. I was a huge Against Me fan. I've seen them a few times on their European tour. I cannot get into the Laura Jane issue. God forbid they cancel me. Send me to the gulag for unreformed punks who I guess aren't punk by this definition. Turned 18, got this tattoo. Waiting till you're 18 to get a tattoo? Not punk. Anarchy and peace. Crass again, we see. Yeah, you can't spell crass without ass, bro. That tattoo is ass. But this is a style that at least... Look, I could never rock this cutting the sleeves off so that you're basically wearing like a strange kind of muscle shirt. You turn your shirt into like a A-frame placard, like those people that wear sandwich boards. Couldn't do it. Buckcherry's Josh Todd wants to front a Minor Threat reunion. Minor Threat's pretty good. I don't know if you guys are familiar with one of their better songs. Let's see if we can find it here. Minor Threat. Oh, okay. So even when you start typing it in, guilty, it just disappears. It's almost like they don't want you to find out about this song. I wonder why. Guilty of being white. Let's see what this song's all about. Okay, I could see how in these highly politicized times that saying someone shouldn't be guilty for being white, that just doesn't jive with the message. Let's see what the punks of today say about this. That's the song of my life. Keep up the good work. Hell yeah. Here we got the oi. So this guy knows what punk is, right? Ultimor lavor. Ultima lavor. I don't know what that means. Grazie Lorenzo. Guess it's Italiano. Okay, whatever. I guess Italians can be punk too. What do you know? Grease punks. Gutter punks and grease punks. Amazing. This is even more relevant. 2024. Yeah, I like that. Short run, but it was fucking killer. Liked Ian with Threat, not Fugazi. Common opinion, bro. I'm with you. This is what a punk song is. Bro, so again, looks like again, these people could be in their 50s, who knows. But again, it seems like this guy knows it's based. The worst crime of all in current year. Quickly, let's move back to the safer topics. Now, this is some punk I can get behind. Big lizard in my backyard, the dead milkmen, bro. That guy is certified punk. Laura Jane Grace again, popping up again. And also, bro, plug your phone in. Fuck is this? I guess it's punk to have your phone almost die. Punk's not dead, my phone is. But let's see what people opine. Oh, Lord, save me. I do not want to talk about Laura Jane Grace. Any idea who she's talking about? Shit leaked on LimeWire. Oh, what? I mean, LimeWire isn't actually still around, is it? I know SoulSeek still exists. Gross AI NFT tech bros revived the name for stupid nonsense. It's not what it used to be at all. Gotcha. LimeWire. Alright, now people are just talking about LimeWire and SoulSeek. Coughs. What the fuck? Earlier post, 2 hours about, this is about festivals taking a cut from merch sales and months later not paying the artist. Maybe it's related to that. Festivals should take zero from merch. That's their bread and butter. The labels take most money from artists, so unless you're fully inning, you're getting fucked everywhere. Humans are trash when given the opportunity to screw an artist. Like, again, as though there's not a transaction being made. Like, you can play wherever you want or wherever you don't want based on what you negotiate with the venue holders or what the talent negotiates. The fuck is happening? What is this whole thing like? Oh yeah, everybody wants money, except when we want money it's to live and they want money to steal. This shit is aggravating. Okay, but I can tell we're already not getting much juice out of this. My apologies. I'm not picking these too well, boys. I wrote these lyrics, how are they? Bro! Won't you be my little plaything? Won't you be my toy? Won't you come and play with me? Won't you maybe, baby? Won't you be my broken little doll? Be my broken little doll. Won't you be my broken little doll? Be my broken little doll. Won't you be my little plaything? Won't you be my toy? Won't you come and play with me? Won't you maybe, baby? Let's see, bro. Dog shit, maybe? What do people have to say about this? Insanely bad. Punk's not dead, bro. Makes my skin crawl. Punk's not dead. Wouldn't you rather be her regular sized and it sounds like you need to fix her? Is she a toy? Punk is dead. Nice rough draft. Maybe try to swap up some of the repeating verses with synonyms to make it sound less, but you write this on DXM? Punk's not dead. Looks like bad AI. Punk is dead and alive at the same time. Lyrics so bad they make the Ramones sound like geniuses. Punk's not dead. Alright, guys. Nice little detour there. Okay, this one looks good, boys. This one looks good. I have a very, very Republican family member who constantly glazes over Trump, convinced he's done little wrong. He's not a politician, he's a businessman, and that he's a morally good person. But he's the kind of person to say, like what, or give me an example when someone tries to make a claim about someone, which is a good quality, don't get me wrong. Well, bitch, give him an example. Boop. So I'd like you lot to help me here. Give me bad shit Trump's done doing. The entire media hates him. Everybody, literally every journalist is frothing to malign and discredit this man. You can't just type in Google bad things Trump has done. Yeah, because you get basically nothing and shit that all has an explanation. Because I can only make disregardable claims like his apparent racism, anti-LGBT, anti-choice, etc. Not bad about either party. Nothing bad about either party is shown on the news. We only watch small local networks, so all my info comes from what the fuck are you doing? You have access to the internet. Acadian Viking. Oh, is this guy going to do service to either of those words? This one was copied over. Trump inherited a growing company. Based. An economic crisis occurred at the end of the last true... Okay. So if it happened to both of them, how is it something bad for him? Under Trump, the national debt ballooned by nearly 40%. Compared to it ballooning in what other respects? Again, Trump's tax cuts legislation, which disproportionately and permanently benefited the rich and corporations, did not pay for itself and will cost the government an estimated $1 trillion. That's punk as fuck. Costing the government trillions? And what numbers and who is affected by this? What legislation? This is some honky ass bullshit. Trump started a trade war with China and his tariff policies were disastrous for Americans.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No fucking way. Oh my god. Trump, here's a long list of Trump's business failures. Yeah, ask your family if they've ever failed at something. Like, again, I don't mean to glaze Trump, but I'm just saying all of this shit doesn't work in a world where we treat people like humans. Like, again, where you're fighting the big bad CEO and up the punks. Of course, Trump is the villain, and that's exactly the kind of Fern Gully, you know, business is bad. Anybody who is trying to doing real estate or anything is obviously evil. They have plans to destroy the rec center, not the youth center. All that shit is so juvenile. And again, I'm not shocked that punks fall for that hook, line, and sinker. But bro, yeah, this shit is so cringe. Wow, I'm gonna be at this for hours. Cheers, mate. I can't. Again, if this needs more going into, please let me know. But I think it's fairly clear that, again, people have biases, and then they try to backfill or retcon justify those biases. Ramones-core, punk is dead. Oh, how cringe is this? How cringe is this? Like, again, I guess again, co-opting iconography, you're always going to find a little bit of the exchange value is going to be, you know, you're not going to always get your full value there. But to take Iwo Jima, to take something as important and valuable as Iwo Jima and make it about punks rising. What is this, the Japanese flag? What kind of flag is this? Yeah, bro, that's fucking cringe. That is cringe. Disabled punk joy from this. Disabled punks? Punk is dead. I know an old punk whose pierced nose remains hidden behind the N95 mask he dutifully wears, and when I ask him if he still wears it because his aesthetic has never cared for norms, he replies that he wears it because nothing is more punk than giving a shit about other people. Punk is dead! What the fuck? I gotta take a swig of hot piss for that. Oh, god damn. The fuck? And you're calling that a poem? Poem is dead. God. Man, this is fucking frustrating. Yeah, this I think is the best indictment of how punk is dead. These are perfect for shows. It's a fucking pierced earplug for your sensitive tinnitus ears. Bro, what the fuck? This is the most anti-punk thing I've ever heard. Taxes are more punk than this. Country clubs are more punk than this. Playing polo with the Queen is more punk than this.
Oh shit!
God damn. No. Let's see this. I know, look, again, I don't have high expectations for punk, but this is literally every punk song from the 80s, 90s, and 2010s. Fucking rocks, bro. Punk's not dead. Hell yeah. Okay, now we've got some German punk. Bärchen und die Milchbubis. Blutrache. Awful, bro. Certified ass. Okay, choking victim. Now we're getting into some real punk. What song is this? Money. Yeah. So this is a great song, actually.
Function of that police action, those interventions in Central America.
All right. After some consideration and a lot of what do they call it? Death scrolling or whatever.
Oh shit!
I've decided to abandon the punk form. It's cringe, yes, but there's a fair amount of punk and unpunk things. I won't say a fair amount. There's a small amount of legitimately punk things, but an onslaught of very unpunk. You know, everybody's a fascist, kill the fascists, but also to help another person. There's no more punk thing you can do than look out for another person, unless they're a fascist or you claim they're a fascist, etc., etc. Let's take a look at this. Okay, we get right into the good stuff here. Rate my jacket, boys. Black Lives Matter, power to the people, and you've got a juggalo clown. I'm guessing this is ICP, Insane Clown Posse, burning a Confederate flag. I guess that's punk if you don't consider that a part of the people that are supposed to be getting power. I don't know how that works. Again, the South historically and contemporaneously disenfranchised largely, but whatever. Again, the people are apparently supposed to be getting the power unless you're a fascist. We've got the Palestine flag. Again, I'm seeing a lot of great, well thought out ideology at play here. Someone who's not ideologically possessed as the best of them. Machine Girl. Never heard of them? Maybe I'm not a punk. Warning, I bite. Cringe. That's some BPD cringe type stuff. Respect existence or expect resistance. Bro. How does that not apply to Palestine? Again, obviously the Knesset funds this stream directly and indirectly, but I'm not an Israeli shill. I'm not currently working for Mossad. But again, if the whole point of Palestine is Palestine will be free from the river to the sea, and they reject a two-state solution and will not recognize or enter in an agreement with the state of Israel under any kind of preferable circumstances. Again, they will eventually fold. But respect existence or expect resistance seems exactly like the kind of dynamics that are at play when you have a country who Okay, let's not get into it. There's good guys and bad guys on both sides, let's just say, to quote a very based man. Cringe. Fucking cringe. Nuclear bomb levels of cringe here. All cats are beautiful. And what is this? That's not a cat. Definitely not a cat. It's a fly with fucking bat fangs. And are those meant to be whiskered? Oh, wait a minute. No, that is a cat. Okay, wait a minute. My mind is blown here. This is like a vase or two people kissing. These are the cat's eyes. So once you blow it up this big, you see what it is. These are the eyes. This is the mouth. The red is not in fact the face, but the openness of the mouth. And look, the little mouse is a dead police officer. Oh, I really do hope that these people get what is coming to them when it comes to openly having an open hatred for the people that defend our society. And again, good cops, bad cops. All cats are not beautiful. I'll say that. Disgusting, the kind of people that promote this. Test on pedos, not animals. Well, doesn't this kind of conflict with your other opinions on respecting existence? But I'm down with this, bro. Yeah, I like that. Oh, well, no, not even. Testing on pedos. Just hang the pedos. Yeah, we've got our next subject here. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. Fucking cringe. Definitely not punk. Definitely not punk. You can tell that the person who puts those things on their spikes, that's a guy who's seen too many movies. Who puts the spikes on the top of their shoulders. especially with such weak ass shoulders as that. And you're essentially wearing a suit. Is that even a jacket? It's like a suit, sports coat or some shit. Not punk. Punk is dead. My first jacket, work in progress. Okay, 9 Inch Nails, not punk. Punk is dead. Eat the Rich, you're gay. Little safety pin. Look, again, I had safety pins on my jacket. Did I make little X's out of this? Okay, maybe this guy's straight edge, I guess. Isn't the X a straight edge thing? But still, what is this? Trans rights or else? Or else what, bro? Are you going to use the safety pin to castrate yourself? GTFO. And also Bikini Kill, one of the lamest bands. Very lame. And what is this? Okay, and what are the buttons here? Heineken. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt if this guy's in Europe. Again, no one in America thinks Heineken is cool. Man, this is cringe. Oh, bro! What the fuck? Good God! Oh, dude! What the fuck? Jesus! Okay, first of all, you're clearly in a gross hotel. Probably hooking, right? With these glossy-ass boots with all the... Oh, and what is up with this? This kind of jock strap, laced up crotch area? The fuck is that? Bro. And what, you got a little Tamagotchi hanging off the belt? Anarchy A, Anarchy A. And all, you look like a fucking chandelier, boy. This shit is gross. Not punk. Okay. These pants are a little bit better. The belt is still cringe as hell. Bro, skip that fucking belt. And the jacket, it's, you've got way too much snot and zits popped on that mirror for me to see it too clearly. But yeah, from the belt, no, from below the belt, I can kind of see how this is an adequate punk thing. This is cringe, the star... you know, pentagram lace thing, but I guess it kind of qualifies as punk. And this jacket, I can't, all those safety pins, that's cringe. Still punk though. I can't deny that is punk. Oh, what is this? The fuck is this, bro? Oh, these are those whack ass glossy boots again. And you can even see that they're looped together like they're chained to each other or some shit. That is heinous. And now he's got 2 big ass belts on. Bro, the only kind of big belt that was acceptable in my days as a punk was getting the big ass fucking machine gun belt that Rambo would have. You would wear that and that would be big. You would stab yourself all the time with it. Whether it was pointed up or down, you would want to point it down, but still, it was just uncomfortable. They were pretty valuable, I would guess. I never had one, but still. Bro, you just look emaciated and sick. Bulk up, my guy. Please bulk up. This is like tweaker punk or something. Damn. And the proportions are all messed up. That's the thing about punk. You want it to be some kind of tapered thing where you've got a big jacket, skinny pants, and not huge ass boots. You'll look like a fucking action figure with those big ass boots. You do look like a Kiss freak wearing that. But like a Kiss freak, twink, tweaker, bum boy.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And that's all I have to say about that. Garbage. Fucking garbage. Does it say anything? Monster Energy? I could have sworn those were Monster Energy things. I didn't want to say. I could see it from a distance. I could see the M of the monster. And I thought, there's no way that a punk thought, this is definitely a woman who thinks, yeah, it's punk to drink energy drinks. I've got so much vitality. I drink a Monster. The trans agenda is an average life expectancy. Okay, so I saw this on Based If True's channel. He covered this. I don't know that I can add much to this. Shout out to Based If True, but bro, there's nothing punk about being trans. There is nothing punk about being trans. Unless we understand punk as a potlatch type outgrowth of middle class industrialism, whereby you discard the advantages and quote-unquote privileges, at least relative to your class, that you've enjoyed in order to live a life of indolence, sloth, wastefulness, and frivolity, sort of burning off the best years of your life in a sick kind of Faustian gamble. But again, even still looking cool, at least being against the system in some way. Being trans is the very opposite of being against the system. It is buying into the absolute sort of transhumanist underpinning that really underlies all of what we're being conditioned to accept, which is, again, more power to the individual. The less that a community functions, the more that individuals should prosper. Doesn't work like that, and we clearly see the consequences of that thinking, I would say. Jimmy's Coffee, we've got Satanism, Anti-Music, I'm guessing that's some kind of a band I don't know of. It seems cringe. Jimmy's Coffee, I don't really know about that. Gross, bro. Fucking gross. Oh, wait a minute. Relace my boots before and after. First of all, these big ass creeper boots, these just look dog shit, bro. Again, the only kind of creepers that look good are the checkered creepers like these. When you've got a little bit of a, I guess, like English vibe or whatever going on you. Like this kind of shit with punk ripped up pants and stuff can kind of look cool sometimes. Word to the wise, only if you pull it off. But bro, these look dog shit, bro. Again, maybe there's some kind of construction worker punk aesthetic that these people are just nailing, but otherwise, no way, Jose. Oh, what is this? Okay, yeah, these are the little spike things. But again, these spikes, not a fan. Not a fan. The only kind of punk spikes that I can get on board with are these pyramids. These boys are the only ones that I understand to be punk. This shit is cringe. This shit is acceptable. And even Walmart sells them, bro. You know it's not punk if Walmart sells it. And yeah, these are cut. You can see they have a gloss finish to them. That is not punk. You want the ones that that look a little bit less shiny and less polished or whatever. Ugh. Guys, I'm losing my spirit looking at all this cringe punk stuff. Like the video if you enjoy this to help my spirit regain its abilities and come into its own again. Yeah, none of this seems punk to me. Vaguely metal. It's vaguely metal. That's the best you can hope for. My battle vest. Cringe. Constructive criticism on the new look. Never again? Is that an abortion thing? Bitch, you're never gonna be in a position where you need to be Oh, is that a guy? What the fuck? Oh my god. Jesus. Has TSA ever given you any shit for having your battle vest in luggage? I've never heard this term battle vest. That is retarded. Yeah, and again, this thing about big ass chunky shoes that don't look like, again, you're not pulling it off, bro. You're not pulling it off with big chunky legs and having them tucked in like that. Not a good look, bro. This emaciated guy could pull off tucking jeans into his not these boots, but the boots that this gentleman was rocking. But no, switch boots. You guys need to hook up and switch those boots. Not punk. Decidedly not punk. Cringe. 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 Oh, bro! What the fuck is this? God, no! God, no! And what is that? What kind of Renaissance, hokey bullshit fair have you been to, bro? Oh, with the ponytail. Bro, this is not a battle vest. This is some hokey ass gay motorcycle club shit. And why with the multicolored hand? Who is that for? For people that are 1/5 black, 1/5 pink, 1/5 brown, and 1/5 Asian, or fourths, I should say. Oh, bro, that is heinous. Good God, is that bad? Let's continue.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Gross. Fucking gross. Can gas mask.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Please, God, no.
I've abandoned my child!
Take for the
I've
flag.
abandoned my boy! The blood lord! And let me get away!
Jesus Christ. Guys, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so at first, an outsider would look at this and say, yeah, this is definitely punk. What is it, a talent scout or like a costume designer would say, yes, punk AF. Let's go with it. But I'm trying to describe what's off with this. Some of it is the fact that all of them are handmade stencils. Like, again, none of these were bought at shows where the band actually came and you could buy a patch, or you bought it off of eBay or something and it was well done. They're all seemingly handmade. Let's get a closer look. And again, yeah, Palestine. Gonzo journalism, is that what that is? No, it's the Black Fist or whatever. Throwing away, what is that? It's usually a guy putting, the do not litter guy throwing a swastika in a trash can. But here he's throwing like a goofy, wibbly wobbly hand in there. Dead Kennedys. Something about a bench. I love me. Yeah, it really looks like kindergarten shit. That's part of it. Not a bad jacket per se, but at the collar it's all fucked up. And again, it's much too messy to be authentic. It really does look like a kindergartner designed their own thing. And I'm guessing these people are from Sweden or something, because it says Borger begravning. They're got to be either Dutch or I don't know. And what's this anti-flower shit? Is that like no peace? We don't like flowers, bro. Damn. X-ray specs, garbage, bro. X-ray specs suck. Subhumans, punk. Misfits, borderline. Again, look, I don't know how punk they are necessarily, but Misfits have a lot of great songs. Black Resistance or whatever, not punk. Or to an extent, let's just say. Black Panthers, punk. Screaming Toenail? Or is it Screeching Weasels? No, Screaming Toenail. Never heard of this. Levernick. Riux Dank. 1312. Again, none of this shit. Rancid. Punk. Yes. Look, again, I know I may get roasted by any true punks here, but Rancid is punk. I know people hate on Tim Armstrong and shit, or Lars Fredriksson, but Rancid was punk. Let's not kid ourselves. Eba Grun. Yeah, so this guy's from Europe or some shit. Caked Up Punks. I finally added Hello Kitty drip plus my beloved bullet belt. See, these are the bullet belts that I was talking about. This one is a little bit cringe because it's got a weird kind of rubber casing. You typically want them to be silver bullet, golden casing, and like a very minimal strap thing that kind of interlocks between them so that you don't see this rubbery nonsense covering them. Yeah, Hello Kitty with Anarchy, garbage. And we're not going to look at the caked up pictures. Let's keep moving on. No Nut is not finished, boys. Love this jacket. Okay, yeah, so this is just from a fashion thing. Garbage, bro. You suck. You don't know what to do, and these are big-ass Dickies raver pants, bro. Not punk. This is before and after. No! Even less punk, bro. GTFO. Subhumans, punk. Misfits, quasi-maybe punk. Eat the rich. You're gay. Anti-Nazi apparel. Real talk. What compels people to add in the swastika at all when making anti-Nazi clothes, patches, even tats, anything? Meaning showing it crossed out one way or another. This is actually a good question. Like, again, it's one of those things where, like, if someone makes a video saying, I do not, or, you know, saying, like, all of my enemies say, I hate people from Czechoslovakia, but I do not. You know, someone can clip that part where you say, oh, I hate people from, when you're putting those words into other people's mouths or whatever. They can clip that part. You're doing the same thing aesthetically when you put Nazi iconography on your clothes, even if you're Xing it out. Yeah, so obviously it's so that you know who the hatred is to be directed towards. But this guy has gotten so sensorial. He has elevated his censorship game to the nth dimension, ironically. Nth dimension. But he has decided, no. Don't even show the thing you're against. Just have a negative space crossed out. And people can use their censored minds to fill in what symbol isn't there. Let's see what people say.
Oh shit!
Yeah, first time I saw it on my partner's shirt, the swastika was bright red and the line through it was white. At first my brain only registered the swastika and the cognitive dissonance was awful. Oh my god, I almost thought he was a Nazi. But he wasn't, so what the fuck? Like, didn't help that the lettering above was stylized and hard to read, so I couldn't tell what it wanted me to do to, for, with, at Nazis. Yeah, hug a Nazi. Be friends with Nazis. Have a light blue napalm death shirt with X'd out swastika and get dirty looks. Yeah, from not neo-Nazis ostensibly. It's so interesting because, again, when punk started, there's definitely pictures of who was this? Of Sex Pistols wearing swastikas. Yeah, it was punk to wear swastikas because essentially you were holding the previous generations, you were showing the horrors of the past to the current generation. You were saying, yeah, you guys did this. I'm young. You know, I'm 18 or whatever, and I've just come up into a world where you guys created these horrors. So I'm wearing it ironically to show that, yeah, this is a part of the world that you've created. And we did understand it at the time. Like, again, there was a part of people that understood that, yeah, you can wear it as a laugh. At least in my own story, that's the same way in which I adopted sort of Soviet era stuff. At least growing up, there was a flea market that a guy was selling authentic Soviet hats or patches or other kind of materials. And again, it is one of those things that does just kind of show like, okay, yeah, this was in your parents' lifetime. This was what you guys either sat by and allowed to happen or encouraged or whatever. So again, there is a certain... And look, is this... Jeez, that's not Susie Sue, is it? Oh, this is Susie Sue. I don't know who this is, the one next to her. I thought first of all that this was going to be... Hold on. That this was going to be Susie Sue and the person with the swastika was someone else from Kiss or something. But no. You got Susie Sue on the far right. Get it? Far right. And then you've got some kind of midget troll lady in between. Pop music borrowed... Okay, so let's see this. It wasn't just the Queen. Oh, jeez. I'm in Firefox. Okay. There were fascist salutes on top of the pops and swastikas worn by the Sex Pistols. But don't confuse personal politics with naivete and stupidity. What? Cringe, cringe. I knew the power of such symbols. I knew what they meant for their victims. Okay, yeah, whatever. So, who cares what the Guardian says? least punk publication around. But again, that's somewhat part and parcel with the idea at hand here. Okay. Again, this guy, and maybe this post was made in response to it, because again, it's like, this guy's saying, why do people do this? You almost would want to just leave the swastika off. And this jacket looks garbage, bro. And look how fancy of a house you live in. Bro, this is fucking cringe. This shit is unbelievable. That's what I was saying earlier about some people really do just gravitate towards a certain potlatch kind of thing. They fall into this in their rebellious years only because they can. You know, it's not so much, again, maybe I get in trouble here, but it's not so much people that do live in abject poverty that get into punk as much as it is people that don't, who have some level of decency, who then reject that to live as punks. No, this sucks. My crusts? Crust pants, patch pants. You call those crusts? Unreal. And what is this, bro? What is the fucking... Oh, I thought that was back hair. He's just blocked out his tattoo with some kind of scribble technique. Okay, cringe. The Muslims. One of my favorite bands is the Muslims, and I made a patch for them. However, does it make me look racist? I'm aware that putting the in front of a demographic of people is very dehumanizing. What? What? Putting a the? Again, this runs on the Office logic, where he says, I've got to pull it up.
Let me ask you, is there a term besides Mexican that you prefer? Something less offensive?
Mexican isn't offensive.
Well, it has certain connotations.
Like what?
Like, I don't know.
Well, what connotations, Michael?
No.
Must have meant something.
No. Now, remember.
I'm just curious.
Honesty.
Right. So again, how dehumanizing is it to say the? The Asian community is very upset about how they are being treated. The blacks are upset that they're being discriminated against. Is it really dehumanizing? I'm just worried that will come off the wrong way, especially since I'm white. Guilty of being white, somebody? I don't want to make anyone who is Muslim uncomfortable. Should I take it off and maybe replace it with one of their album covers? I sewed it on before I realized how bad it might look, by the way. I am shocked. I am shocked, guys. We may have to end it here. Maybe punk is not dead. I was expecting all of these absolute snowflakes, liblars, to be, hemming and hawing of, oh, you don't want to this. But so far, at least it looks like the reaction is a fairly creative and helpful solution to this non-problem that this person has presented them with. It would have been so easy to swoop in here and say, actually, as a Muslim, I'm quite offended and this makes me fear. Did you know that George Bush did this, and with Trump it's not the climate that you want, blah blah blah. But no. Snoo69624 says, put a patch below it that says the band, parenthetically. And they say, yes, it's hilarious, but it also totally works. I don't know why this is so funny. Oh my god, I'm doing this. It'll look cute. Yes, it will. And the next person says, just add more band patches. People should be able to put two and two together. And you probably don't want to hang around the people who can't. What? What? Punk's not dead? What? I'm a Muslim. Okay, let's see this. I'm a Muslim, and I'll be honest, I'd be more confused than alarmed. Haha, I'd think you were a weirdo before I thought you were malicious. Dumbass. And bitch, fuck are you doing on a punk forum if... whatever. Edit to add. I'd think you were a weirdo in the same way if I saw someone wearing a patch called the Christians with no other context. I would. Not in a bad way. On the bright side, I found a new band I like. Lamau. Cringe. 93 upvotes. If you got it on an article of clothing and a bunch of other people have the names of bands on them, I think most people are going to understand that is the name of the band, especially with the amount of the bands that exist. The Muslims sounds a lot like a band name than Muslims does. I had the same concern, so I've held off on making a Muslim patch until now. Probably gonna make one soon though. I think it's fine. Bang some hearts on there, that way it's nice to all. As long as there's no fuck before the patch, then it's all good. Paste. Not Muslim, so I can't speak for... Okay, wait, we finally got it. But it only has 14 upvotes when all the real G's are getting huge-ass numbers here. I can't speak for them, but it doesn't feel discriminatory in a world where YouTube... I don't say YouTube power. Where white power is fighting to come out on top. Is it really, though? Bro, is it really?
My community. I will love my black neighbors the same as my white ones.
Is it really? Fighting to come out on top. I'd say quite the opposite when I look at how most of the West is going.
Stupid! You're telling me we want you forced into the fucking slavery! Huh? Record this! You stupid! Huh? 400 years of slavery to be posted in fucking Wild Tuesday!
Even saying the name of an alternate religion is a revolutionary act, in my opinion. Dumbass. Like someone else said, draw little music notes next to them. Nobody else said that, bitch! Get the fuck out! People will give you the benefit of the doubt long enough to explain yourself. Will they? In a world where punching Nazis from behind is like a common strategy? Get fucked. Fuck These Fucking Fascists is one of my fave songs. No duh. No duh. NPC is punk now. Yeah, I automatically assumed they were a band. I figured it was a band. Good thing I joined the subreddit because I got free band recs. Not as a Muslim is super cool. There's not at all weird. I think the wording makes it obvious it's a band. Probably just surround it in band patches. Again, so we're getting a sense. Okay, wait a minute. I don't see any problem with making Muslims feel uncomfortable. Their religion is their religion is just as fucked up as Christianity or Judaism or any religion for that matter. Wear what you want, do whatever makes you feel happy, don't worry about what other people think. I think that's not really right. Whether someone is religious or not, they should still be treated with respect as human beings. It's a different thing to say I hate Christians and I hate Christianity. Unreal. It's obviously a band, come on. Well, guys, this has changed my life. Before we go, we might as well check out what the Muslims sound like. Gross. Alright, okay, they look gross. And they're on Epitaph, so decidedly not punk.
Fuck these fucking fashion.
Wait a minute. Was that Stavros Halkias?
Fuck these.
Is that Stav? Stavy baby! Are you in a gross Epitaph video? What the hell? Alright.
Fucking fascist.
Previously on The Muslims. The next morning.
Democracy has prevailed. With you, we can do great.
Bro, is this real? Is this fucking real? Now, I don't put it past them to be making some kind of sly anti-establishment point. But bro, well, let's dig a little deeper, Unists, shall we?
That is what
I think this is sincere. When the fuck was this made? Neoliberal Matt P? Okay, so maybe there's a deeper story. Let's hear. Maybe there's a seditious twist on this call for unity. Maybe it's a hollow, false harbinger of disunity to come. Is this a woman? That's a woman. Are they all women? Okay. Surprised that window isn't smashed, even still. Again, even with the most... Even when it says this is a black-owned business, dozens of shops got smashed, you know, and looted for that. Didn't seem to stop the lives that mattered. The caucasity, Barack Obama. Bro, so seditious. So seditious. Do it local, North Carolina. So they're from North Carolina. Is that, I think that's NC. NC. But no, he's drinking Starbucks. I support immigrants and refugees. But does he not? Does he put them in his own home? Does he really support them enough? Oh, he says he supports immigrants and refugees, but he eats at Taco Hell and then leaves his litter. Man, this message is fucking profound. And he puts the sign. But is he a true ally? I think that makes it pretty clear. I think it makes it pretty clear. Because again, you know how white people or Biden supporters more specifically are always going around touching the hair of black people that they've never met. You know how we've all seen that happen, or we've all done it. Look, again, I'm no saint. I've just touched a stranger's hair just to fucking feel it, right? And then, at the height of hypocrisy, even after I smiled at a Black Lives Matter sign, I put this sign on my lawn, and I deserved everything that was coming from me. Violence is the only answer, right? Right. So again, the lyrics in question here is what they put over the fat-ass walrus lady punching a man for putting a Black Lives Matter sign on his lawn. Maybe he didn't do it with enough reverence or deference. Why must you lie about unity, 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 unity? Why gaslight for unity, unity, unity? Back that shit up with reparations. Oh. Okay. Yep. Wow. Epitaph. Unreal how you've fallen off. What the fuck is this? Beautiful little artwork here. Eye popping off, and again the unicorn kind of gay, quasi-gayness. Punk is dead, boys. Certifiably dead. There will be no last rites. There will be no commemorated burial place. The corpse of punk will be dumped into the open ocean so that no one may revere its resting place. Good riddance. But other than that, there's really not much else to say other than we will see you in the circle.